Joined by Will Levis in year 2. The offense is yours. They've given you the keys. What's the biggest difference for you this training camp?
Just new staff, new players, very, very exciting. You know, just being able to get to know the chemistry, get to know these guys and how they're running their routes and getting a feel for them, and just the new coaching staff as well. I feel like everyone from day one's been bought in, and we've grown a lot since we got in here in the spring.
You know, we were talking to L'Jarius Sneed a couple minutes ago, and he said sometimes he'll look in the room and it'll be you, just no coaches, meeting with the receivers. As you guys all, and it got some ballers in there, by the way, as you guys learn this new offense kind of together, what's that been like? What's kind of the process have you gone through?
I think for me, it's understanding my role now as being the starter and having to be a guy that people can come to, that I can have the answers for them. And I try to come in every day with those answers and to be able to lean into them and give them details on what I'm expecting from them when we're going out there and running our stuff. And I just feel like I got a good grasp on things so far. And the receivers are bought in, and they know how competitive that room is, and it's been pushing every single one of them. So it's been great to see that. Everyone coming out, you know, fighting for their job every single day, just like it should be, and that's how everyone should be. So great room. It's going to be awesome to see how things shake out, but I know that we got some dogs in there.
I heard you talk about, and I thought this was so funny, Calvin Ridley and trying to figure out his speed and trying to figure out where you're throwing this because this guy is so fast. Can you just speak to the fact, I think you said sometimes you just like throw it up and see if we can go get it?
I mean, there are definitely certain situations where like we're going through some of our cover zero answers and when we're protected and certain throws that we can make, and it's got to be, you know, on time and before they're out of their break. And with him, you know, it's definitely a little different placement than for other guys by how fast he can get out of them and just how he's able to get that separation and come back to the football. So it only comes with reps, and that's what these past couple weeks have been all about, is getting the reps that I need with him. You know, we're not where we want to be. That's why we still got a few more weeks, and we're excited to dial it in and get ready come week one.
This was an interesting offseason for the Titans. Obviously, you have Brian Callahan and the new entire new coaching staff. It was also very busy free agency-wide and free agency-wise and trade-wise. Brought in Ridley. Obviously, L'Jarius Sneed came over in a trade. Cushenberry, another one. You knew you were coming back for year 2. You knew how important this is for you and then the kind of strides that you want to make. What did you think when this offseason is going on? You realize like how many different guys you guys are acquiring? It
was awesome for me. I mean, I think for me, it got a sense of comfort and confidence in me as the quarterback with the investments that we're making on the offensive side of the ball. So, you know, it motivated me even more knowing that they're putting their money where their mouth is. They're investing in the team in the ways that players want to see it invested in. So seeing the new additions that we made just only pushed me to work harder to make sure that they're making the right decision to, you know, invest in us.
We've seen teams turn things around really quickly in this league, right? What happened one year doesn't necessarily translate to the next year. How close do you believe this team could be to getting back on top of this division?
We're not where we need to be yet, but no, we're working every day, and I feel like we're making strides every single day. And compared to even day one of training camp, we're even closer than we were since then, for sure. But you know, we obviously have those goals and aspirations, but we're working right now to just earn more every single day, earn more respect and more confidence from the coaching staff, at least as an offense. You know, going out there and knowing that we can handle these different situations, and the work that we've been getting in out here in camp has been, you know, very, very important. But yeah, I know that we have what it takes, but it's just a matter of when we do it, but I know that we're on the right trajectory.
Last thing for me, you guys have had infusion of some youth. I know you have a good, big rookie class, but 2 big ones who you probably see a lot of. One, J.C. Latham, your new left tackle, and Tavondre Sweat.
Literally big, yeah.
Literally big. And then Tavondre Sweat, actually bigger, who it sounds like he has been like all over the place. What have those 2 guys been like in camp?
They've both been forces. I mean, T. Sweat up there on the D-line is giving our guards and center great work. You know, they're not going to be dealing with that much mass, I don't think, for the rest of, you know, the interior D-linemen that they're going to face. So, you know, seeing him, you know, taking on double teams and being able to be as agile as he is with how big he is, it's a challenge for them, for me, reading over the middle of the field with just these 2 masses with him and Jeff in front of me. It's making me better in the pocket. And then JC's been doing his thing on the edge, and he's been holding it down. He's got all the physical tools, and he's working every single day to come out there prepared. And, you know, we've already gone through a lot of the, you know, rookie things that things might go on as someone in a pass and run scheme as expansive as we have that he'll go through. And you know, the progress that we've seen just in the last week has been really cool with him.
We always hear the biggest progress is between year 1 and year 2 for players. It doesn't even matter what position. So we look forward to watching this thing take off. Will, thanks for being with us.
Thank you guys so much.
Thanks, man.